Hi Best Buds, it's Cathy with Cathy's Garden. I'm so happy that you've joined me today. Today we're going to be working on a quick and easy beginner's junk journal tutorial. But first, let's have our shout out to Sheila, Sherry, Joan Claire, Kelly, Sarah, and Wendy. I appreciate each and every one of you. So this is the one that I just popped together. In this video, we're going to talk about the pages. We're going to talk about how to put them together to make them unique and interesting with some fold outs and flip outs. And I'm just going to flip through this easily. It shows you how easy you can decorate it. These are just torn pieces of coffee dyed lined book page, and I just glued them right on the music paper. Made a little tuck spot here. I did a little flip book here. There's a little tiny piece here. I just used a stamp. It bled through, so I put just a little circle on this side. I just glued some hearts on a book page, put a little lace on it, just tied some sari silk in a paper clip, added a little journaling card, little tiny piece here, opens up like this. Now this little flap right here is an envelope, a flap of an envelope. I just glued two pieces together so it looks like that now. Just a tiny piece of music paper. Right here we've got a flip out, just some coffee dyed book page, some little tiny piece of pink music paper, made a little tuck spot here. This is the center, and I did pick a firm piece for the center. And then we're on the back side. We've got a tuck spot, some more music paper. Oh my goodness, you guys. Now this one right here, this is where the envelope is, and I put some coffee dyed lined book page in the envelope pocket. I did a little belly band here. This is just a little piece from a book about birds, and I thought the swan was really sweet. Just popped it right in there like that. I made a pocket out of some book page, and we've got another little tiny piece here. Just put a little bit of book page down here so you can journal on. A fussy cut, just a pocket right here. Very, very simple things, but oh my goodness, it just turned out so sweet. I absolutely love how this very easy and very eclectic little junk journal has turned out. It's not a big one. It's only 7 inches by around 4 inches, but it does have a lot of different size pages, and it is lightly decorated. So let's get right to the pages. So what I did was I combined a few pages. I went looking for pages. I've got a postcard, coffee dyed envelope, some book page, a little scrap piece of coffee dyed paper, a little copy of an office document, a ledger, some coffee dyed book page, another little vintage letter, some music paper, some pattern paper, some pink dyed music paper, and some coffee dyed copy paper. So let's start. What I think I'd like to do is let's just fold this one right here in half, just like this. And then let's see, what do we maybe want for the next size? We could fold this one the long way. We're just going to do a little folding here, see where it gets us. Just begin, you guys. That's what you need to do. Grab your papers. See, they don't have to be something super fancy. These aren't super fancy, but when we put them all together, I think you're going to agree that they are going to be pretty darn cute together. I think what I'd like to do, I'm going to grab my scissors here. I'm just going to trim this one right here. What is that? That's 6.5 inches. I'm going to save this one. We're going to use this piece too, even though it's kind of folded over right there. We can definitely use this one. What else do we have here? How about this one right here? This one's pretty cool. How about if we fold this one maybe in like this, and then fold this part in like this. There we go. And let's pop that inside here. Okay, that's pretty cute. That'll work. And then it will fold out like this. There's some nice sterling space right there. I'm thinking I like this one maybe next. And I don't know, I'm thinking I want to make it smaller. Look, it's not even, guys, and that's okay too. It doesn't have to be perfect. And let's cut this. Do something like that. Let's pop that in there like this. Well, it's cut right there, and we could, let us fix that just a little bit. I was thinking we could maybe use some washi tape on it, but we'll just trim it. It doesn't, yeah, that's fine. So we've got a little small piece in there. Maybe we want to turn it like this, so the white is on the inside instead of the outside, like that. So there's all different ways that we can fold to get to where we're going. How about some of this pattern paper? And how about if we take this pattern paper and we fold it up maybe this way, and then we can fold it this way like this and pop that in there. Let's just trim that off just like that. Okay, how wide is this? This one's only 3.5 inches wide. Mine was 4, but you can make it as large as you want. This one's going to have a pocket. And because it's a pocket and it's thin paper, I'm going to fold this over just like this right now, and I'm going to glue this right here. Just like that. And glue this down. And that way, when we make our pocket, that's going to be strong enough to be able to get things in and out of it, because we have reinforced that top of that pocket there. That's going to be super cute. How about if we add the music paper in there like that? How about if we get this envelope and we fold the envelope up and we get the envelope in there? Maybe something like that. Now the envelope's longer. How about if we fold this? Let's get some longer pieces in there now. Pop this in here like this, and let's just trim this right at the envelope. Let's give that a trim. I'm going to trim it all the way off. About right like that. Okay. And what else do we want in here? Let me clean this off a little bit. Oh, we need some book page. We need some lined book page in there. So I'm going to fold this the long way. The simple fact that I want the lines to be going the right direction in this little journal. And so I'm going to, let's make it the same size as our envelope. So I'm going to trim it right here, just like that. Okay, and then let's put this other piece right in here. Okay, now what else do we have going on? Thinking. We've got this. Just like that. But we have some more music paper. Let's fold this up. And I think I'd like to pop it maybe right here. Now I don't want anything any bigger than, this is what, 4. Yeah, I think this is the biggest that we want. So maybe we can just fold this over like this. Make a little pocket, a side tuck. Okay, and let's pop that in there. That's a side tuck. We can glue that down later. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'd like to get some different sizes in here. Yeah, let's pop that bigger one right there. And yeah, that will work. I like that better. That. And then this. Okay, I was counting and then I stopped counting when I realized I wanted it to be a little different. And you see, it's not all even. It's just random pages. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to count this as 8, 9, 10. Now that's how many I have in mind, 10. And the one that I made earlier, I have 10 pages in here as well. Super cute. Super cute. I really do like it a lot. Let's move these. We didn't choose these. We didn't choose a book page? Oh my goodness. We might have to have a book page, guys. Yeah, we're going to have a book page in there. So I am actually going to add a few more pages in this one. So we folded it the long way. And let's pop it maybe right here. There. And I'm going to just simply trim it off. Just like that. Open it back up. And pop this in here. Okay. Now, the next thing I want to do is I'm going to bring in some, I don't know what to do with all these stuff I have, some paper clips. I want this to be my front, and then the next, so I'm looking at the space between this here and here. I'm looking at the spacing, and now the next one, maybe something like that. I don't mind that spacing. I like that. Then there's this. Okay, so far so good. I'm liking all the way this looks. This looks fantastic. There's the envelope, the book page, and the center. Now, I liked how all that was spaced very nicely, except for this book page. Where is it? Here it is. I need to pull it down just a tiny bit. Okay, I might be trimming that off a little bit. Might be. Let's pin them with our paper clips. So we're pinning them all, we're catching them all. We're going to make sure they stay in position. All the different sizes. We made some tuck spots. We did a fold out. Okay, we've got it all the way around, just like that. I want to see if that music paper was the right way up. Okay, we want it we put that sideways. Okay, that'll be fine. Now, remember how I do my little cheat sheet? Do you remember that? It's about 1 inch wide. It's as long as what your signature is, or your journal. And then we're going to be folding it this end to this end. And this end to this end. And then we're going to fold it in half. Usually I fold it in half first and then fold it up. It doesn't matter if you do it beginning or end. All the intersections of the fold get a little dot. Everywhere it intersects, there'll be 3 intersections. We're going to take this little sheet, we're going to pop it right in the spine of our signature or journal. It's like this, pop it in. We're going to take a little bit of packing material. We're going to take our needle. We're going to take some bookbinding material, and we're going to take our awl. And we're going to take our sewing material, whether it's bookbinding material like mine is, or maybe you have embroidery thread. We're going to say 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're measuring. You never want to run out of your material that you're sewing your signature together with, because that's just kind of a nightmare when that happens. Now I'm going to take my awl and this little piece of foam, but place the foam underneath, and I'm going to hold my little signature as closed as possible. I'm going to stick my awl right here on the dots that we have made. Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to drop that. We're going to push it through. Push it all the way through. See how it's come through the awl? Yeah. And we're going to do the other 2 as well, trying to hold the awl as straight up and down as you can. You don't want to take it at an angle, because then sometimes it's hard to find your way when you actually have your needle and you're looking for the hole. If you've held it crooked, then it's going to be difficult for you. Take your needle that you've got your thread, start in the center first. Pull it through, grab a hold of that end and hold on to it with your finger. Go through one of the others. It doesn't matter which one you go through next, but go through one of the others. See, already I'm looking, saying, what's happening? I can see light through it, so I know I can get there. Okay, I'm going to go this way. And now I'm going to see if I can find it. There it is. Okay, pull it through. Checking to make sure it's not caught on anything. Go all the way down to the end, opposite end. Pull it. Make sure it's not caught on anything. Go back through the center. Back through the center. And we will want to put, I'm pulling this through here. There we go. Put the thread on either side of the center thread, like this. You want to pull it firmly, but not so much that you rip the holes. Make sure you check to see that it's not caught on anything. And then I'm just going to trim off my needle, and I'm going to tie a knot. Now, if you're using embroidery thread, you will need to keep it open for a little while, because you're going to need to take some form of glue, some kind of wet glue, not a glue stick, and you're going to need to glue your knot, because embroidery thread will come, it'll work its way undone. And so you'll need to make sure that you glue that knot. Now, I have waxed book thread, so I don't have to do that. I don't have to put my glue on there, but let's look and see how this looks. I'm also looking to see, possibly do we want to trim this up just a little bit? Maybe just a little bit. I don't know. I'm looking to see if, I'm hoping I don't spill something here, guys. I'm trying to get my thing up to see if, by chance, we'll look at it. Yeah, well, that chewed just a little bit. There. Yeah. I don't know, maybe a little bit more. It looks pretty good on this side. I'm going to trim it just a little bit more, guys. There, that looks great. All right, I just needed it a little bit straighter there for my liking. Yeah, it's still, all the pages are all different sizes. You see that? Oh, what a fun little journal. Okay, so we've got the first page and the second, third, fourth. Here's a tuck spot right here. So let's go ahead and let's glue this shut. So I'm going to add my glue here on the ends and simply gluing that shut. So what we've done is we've made a tuck spot right here on the side. Okay, and let's see, what else do we have? We've got our pattern paper, and we've already made a little pocket right here. We just have to glue it shut. So let's do that. Just going to add my glue right here. We've reinforced the pocket itself, so that's very nice that it's reinforced. So there it is right there. We've got a little bit of book page. Oh, I like that lady on there. And we've got a little tiny bit of music paper. We've got our flap of our envelope. We've got our lined book page. We've got some coffee dyed copy paper, and I really like that this is in the center because it's firm and it will hold it together to make it a really nice base, basically, for the journal. And we've got some more lined paper. Here's our envelope right here. And there's a little piece of music paper and some more of that book page. I'm glad we added that. We didn't forget that. I'm going to glue this pocket shut right here, just like that. Alrighty, and I've got some more music paper. Oh, let's go ahead and make this that little side tuck. There we go. And more lined page. Oh, I like that in there. That's really nice. Oh, remember we made that fold out? I had forgotten that. That's really nice. And then we've got our dyed music paper and our little piece that's our front. Now I have grabbed, here it is, a little bit of some pictures out of a magazine, because maybe you're saying to me, Cathy, I just don't have digitals. Well, that's okay. Oh, I kind of like this. This is kind of pretty on here. I'm just kind of looking around to see, maybe we want that one, or maybe we might want something else. Let's see, they've got some awful nice pictures in here. Oh my goodness, look how pretty that is. That's very pretty. Do we want to use, oh my goodness, I'm thinking, the back's going to show on this. The back is going to show. So I'm kind of looking to see if there is a page that has, oh, that's pretty, something on the back that's going to work for us, like a picture right in the right spot. We might have to fold one. We'll just have to fold one. I wonder if we cut this one and we fold it. You never know. Let's give it a go. Okay. I'm thinking that we can use this as part of our, oh goodness gracious, that's pretty, our front page decoration. I'm going to cut it a little shorter. I don't know if I want it to be that page or, okay, I've got another idea. Were there two of these? There sure were. All right, maybe we should glue these two together. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We're working on the cover here, guys, and we're using magazine images so that maybe we don't have any digitals, and that's okay. We can still junk journal. And really, they turn out so pretty no matter what you use. Yes, they're junk journals, but I just find them to be so pretty. Oh my goodness. Now, do I want that picture on the front or this picture on the front? And I'm thinking it might need to be a little smaller. It's sticking out quite a bit. As I go this way, we're putting this in here like this, guys. Yeah, I'm going to have to make it smaller. I don't want those words on there either. Okay. I don't know if you guys are still with me or not. Okay. Maybe turn it this way. No, maybe this way. Yeah. I'm just having it pop out. I'm not having it take over the whole thing. I'm just having a little bit of this popping out, and it's going to be on this side as well. So let's glue these two together. That's what we need to do. Glue these two pieces of magazine pictures together. Just like this. Okay. Now, go downsizing it just a little. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go, guys. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's glue this right on. So I want it to be like this. So I'm actually just going to add some glue and then shut it like that. I need a yellow butterfly. Let me look for a yellow butterfly, you guys. All right, you guys. So we've got our magazine glued on. And I was thinking a butterfly would be wonderful. But maybe you don't have a digital butterfly. Or maybe you have magazine pictures. So how about if we trim out one of these little squares right here and pop it on here like that, and then maybe add a little bit of lace and a little bit of, I'm thinking maybe some of this, and then we can get this all fixed together. It will be absolutely adorable. Let's bring in my glue gun so that we can start gluing this together. And here we are. Let me move this paper clip. Put it right here. I'd like to have that like that, but I think I'd like this to be underneath. So let's see about putting a little glue here and just using a little bit of net. Now, that's pretty easy to come by, some net or some lace. There we are. And then how about if we stick our little picture on here, and I'm going to stick it at an angle. I'm not going straight on, and maybe even this way instead of that way. I like it this way better. This one is going this way. So let's turn this one this way. And let's go ahead and add our glue, and let's just do this. There we go. It's glued down. And now, how about if we add just a little bit of bling right here? Maybe you don't have bling, maybe you have some flat back pearls. Maybe you have a button you would like to add. You can always add a little button. Let me grab one and let's see how that looks. Alright, so I grabbed some buttons. So if you don't have any bling, or maybe you don't have any flat back pearls, you probably have buttons. I'm sure you have an old shirt that you don't wear anymore that you can grab some buttons off of. And I'm not sure, I really think I like this one. Now I always like to put thread in the holes of my button. So I have this embroidery thread, and I am simply going to put it right through the holes here, and I'm going to pull it through. I'm going to put the other end through here as well. There we go. Now I'm going to give it a tie. I'm going to tie a knot. I don't know that I want a bow. A bow might be kind of cute. Let's go ahead and pop it right on here, just like this, adding my hot glue on here, and we're just going to put the button right on. And then I'm not sure if I want to put a bow, but we're going to see how it looks. Oh, bow is pretty doggone cute, isn't it? Oh my goodness, you guys, I think that's really cute. So there we go. Now, I think that that is an adorable cover for our little junk journal. If you've never tried to make a junk journal, do give it a go. You don't need anything special, and they will turn out absolutely adorable. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. I'll see you there, guys. Bye now.